Okay guys, welcome to Happy Homebrew, Happy Eating Stenson. Right, today I'm going to be doing another Chinese dish. It's going to be chicken and prawns in black bean sauce. So I'm going to show you how to do that later, but the basis of it is battered chicken, and in this case battered prawns. So I'm going to show you how I do that, because what you do is you pre-prepare that. As I say, a lot of the mystery of these Chinese dishes have been taken away by watching YouTube, which is why I want to try and do some videos, but I want to try and strip them down. I want to try and do them in real time and live time, just to show you how easy it is really. It's not cordon bleu cooking, it's not cordon bleu food. Me home brewing is not, I'm not saying I'm trying to compete against commercial brewing, but the results I get are pretty damn close, and the same with this is, you know, good quality Chinese cooking. And again, I'll shout out to two sites, Yang's Takeaway and UK Takeaway, which have both shown me a lot of things really, and I've taken the mystery, because I've always cooked. I've cooked for years. I'm 50 years old. I've cooked since I was 7, 8 years old. So I've cooked for 40 odd years, so I'm pretty experienced, but I've always been a bit shy of Chinese cooking. I can do Indian, I can do Asian, I can do Middle Eastern, I can do American, French, Italian, Spanish. I've always done all sorts, but I've always shied away from Chinese because I've always thought it's so complicated, and it really isn't, to be honest with you. So what I've got here is self-raising flour. You can use custard powder, a little bit of custard powder as well to sweeten it, but I've just used self-raising flour, MSG, which I've shown you what it is, monosodium glutamate, which I'll keep in the jar. Okay, sprinkling of that, and some salt. And what you do is you get a piece of chicken, you dip it in egg yolk, raw chicken. You can cook it from boiled chicken, which a lot of restaurants, a lot of takeaways would have done, but I'm using from raw. Obviously this has been in the freezer, so it's thawed out. It's raw thawed chicken. Now I'm going to turn, while I'm doing this, I'm going to turn me cooker down, because that fat is too hot. So I've got some hot fat here, probably a bit too hot. You can see it's steaming, so that's a bit hot, but it'll do. So what you do, now this will spit a little bit, but you get your chicken, right, and you just drop it in, and you can see straight away, there we are, put a few in, and you don't want to overload the pan. Go back to the flour, so make sure you've got a nice coating on. Okay, back in there. That's the one I just did. Smelling nice already. Okay, that's enough really. Give that a shake. Right, so I'm now going to fry those off, and that'll take about 3 or 4 minutes. That will. Okay, and what I'm doing with these is I'm pre-cooking them. So basically, I can let these cool down, and then when I do the Chinese, the black bean sauce later, I will just reuse these in the sauce at the end and just warm it up. This is the base chicken in a battered chicken that you would use in sweet and sour chicken, Hong Kong style, Cantonese style. You could do it with beef strips. You can do it with pork, like sweet and sour pork balls. These are all things that I'm going to show you how to do. But this is just the way that I pre-prepare the chicken and pre-batter the chicken. So I'll get a double fry. So once they're done once, I'll pop them out, and then I'll sit and wait, and then I'll drop them back into the hot fat again, because I've basically got these to do, a little bit more chicken to do, raw chicken, and then I'm going to put these prawns in. Now the prawns I'm going to do last, because they'll flavour the oil, and I don't really want that flavour on the chicken. Plus it means that they'll only take a few seconds to do. Look at the colour of these already. Can you see that lovely batter just developing there? So it's really not hard to do this. As I say, I'll pop these into a little dish, but you can see that they're good to go, they are. But I will give them another fry in a minute, but you can see I'm going to do the rest. But that's basically what you do to do your battered chicken. And when I do it later, you'll see that I'll have a bowl of battered chicken like that, and then I'll have a bowl of battered prawns, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with the rest of these ingredients here, and show you how very, very easy it is. And honestly, it's easy, but not just Chinese cooking. Cooking in general is easy. It's as hard as you want it to be, and if you go about things the right way, then it's a joy to me, cooking. It doesn't matter which house of cooking you learn. I like to think I've got experience in a lot of areas of cooking, and it just gives you an insight into how people live, how people work, and culturally how they are. I think if we all understood a bit more about each other's food, then I think we'd have a better understanding of each other. That includes Asian cooking, Indian cooking, which I do. I love cooking. I love cooking with spices. I love making chili sauces and make my own chili sauces. And I just love cooking in general. I think it's one of the gifts we've been given. And there's nothing better than sitting around a table and eating. There really isn't. There's nothing more joyous than that, sitting down with the family. Or sitting down with just a couple of you, just sitting down, having a chat and eating something nice. So you can tune into my video a little bit later, which I'll hopefully leave a link on. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this battered chicken after. Okay? So it's over and out at the moment. So happy brewing, happy eating, Stenson. Okay?